If my wife and I had to do it all over again, starting fresh with that first Big Law paycheck, here are 3 things we would do with our money. Now, that was a decade ago. Back then, first-year associates weren't pulling in $225K a year plus bonuses like they are today. That may sound like a lot of money, but with student loans, taxes, and lifestyle pressure, is it really? Hey guys, I'm Joel. I'm your guide for anything surrounding Big Law and money. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to make smarter financial decisions. Number 1, create my conscious spending plan. The first thing I would do if I were starting off in Big Law is to create my conscious spending plan. That is, figure out how much I need to save first so I get to spend the rest guilt-free. But unless you've run some complex financial projections, you probably won't know exactly how much you need to save. That's why I love the rule of thumb of saving 20% of your salary. So if you make $225,000 a year as a first-year associate, that means you need to save $45,000 a year. If you get a $20,000 bonus, you need to save an additional $4,000. Now, saving doesn't just mean saving for retirement or saving for college or investments. It can also mean saving for a down payment on a house, saving for a wedding, or even paying down debt like credit cards, student loans, or your mortgage. So that means that after savings, taxes, and payroll deductions, you would be left with around $10,000 to spend each month. From there, you want to determine your fixed expenses. Those are things that don't really change much from month to month, like your rent or your mortgage, your utilities, groceries, gym memberships, etc. What's left over after that, you get to spend it guilt-free on things like travel, restaurants, or shopping. Now, if you don't like what you see in the guilt-free spending bucket, you'll need to make changes in the fixed expense bucket, like maybe reducing your rent or getting a cheaper car or cutting out on some streaming subscriptions. The reason why I love the conscious spending plan framework is because it allows you to secure your financial future, pay all your bills so that you can truly spend the rest guilt-free. Number 2, invest in a pre-tax 401k option. I know there's some controversy over this, but if I were a Big Law associate making $225,000 plus per year, I would choose the pre-tax 401k option. The reason is you're likely in a higher tax bracket today than you will be in retirement when you start accessing that money. Let's look at how this could play out. Assume that you're 60 now, and at that point, you're either retired or you cut back on your hours, so your taxable income and your tax bracket are lower. And Social Security benefits, which many delay until age 70, and required minimum distributions haven't begun yet, so you control how much taxable income shows up on your return. During that window of lower income years, you can convert your pre-tax 401k to a Roth IRA, filling up those lower income tax brackets and permanently remove those dollars and their future growth from taxation. So what that means is you're deferring paying taxes on your income while you're in a higher tax bracket here to pay it while you're in a lower tax bracket here. Number 3, pay off your student loan debt as fast as possible. In this spreadsheet, paying off student loans early doesn't always make the most sense. The theory is that you shouldn't be paying down debt that has a lower interest rate than what you could earn if you invested that money in the market. But that theory discounts something very important: the psychological burden of student loan debt. I've spoken to a lot of attorneys over the past several years, and by far the most common financial worry is their student loan debt. Now, if that doesn't apply to you and you sleep well at night, you can take a different approach. For me, having no student loans means freedom. The freedom to take a pay cut if you don't love the job that you're in now, the freedom to invest that money either in a business or in rental properties or for your future, or the freedom to spend that money on things that enrich your life. If I were starting off in Big Law, I would try to max out my 401k, then put every extra dollar I have towards my student loans to pay them off as fast as possible. From there, the world is your oyster. Look, starting off your career in Big Law is a super exciting time, but it's also the moment where your financial habits either set you up for freedom or trap you in those golden handcuffs. So create a plan, automate your savings, and pay off your debt. But above all, spend money in a way that's aligned with your values, not someone else's expectations. If this resonates with you and you need help navigating these complex financial decisions, you can schedule a free introductory call with the link below.